Yo, happy anniversary, Cadre. If you are not part of the ShavingCadre.com, today is the 1 year anniversary, I believe, of the website, the forums. I don't know how many people know this, but it actually started as a small Facebook group prior to the launch of the website. And I don't remember how long that was for, maybe just a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two. It was shorter, I think, than I thought. Anyway, that was pretty cool. But then the website launched and then just exploded. I'm gonna push you guys back here just a little bit, kind of up in my grill. Anyway, just very impressive. I think all of us that post videos keep saying, come and check us out on the Cadre. We all really mean it. A special group of guys. Yes, there's tons of forums out there. Well, not tons, but there are many forums out there for shaving. But yeah, a little bit biased. I'd say this one is the best. Tons of variety. Super welcoming, super helpful. I don't think you're gonna find a nicer bunch of guys anywhere on the internets. Today, let me rinse it off so you can see the full glory here of my brush. You've seen this before, not for a while though. This is the TSC Legacy brush. What? Made by Mr. Eric Sorrentino from the Cadre. Kind of commemorated when everything started up. He's also making us an anniversary brush. So we'll be excited to see those ship out. So action-packed video today, guys. So you saw the Cadre brush. I don't know if KJ notices or would agree, but my lather, I believe, is better today. What you think? A little bit thicker? Just mere moments ago, I figured out what my problem was. We'll get back to that. And it was caused, I think, by a TSC video. The razor I'll be using, just the old Feather SS, nothing new, nothing special. Reason I picked this is I think the only reason that I use it at this point is because of the Cadre. Not only do a bunch of guys use these shavettes, straights, all that kind of stuff to kind of motivate you. You know, you always have it in your face and maybe wonder what it's like, or have that I want to get as good as that guy feeling. But they got your support. And experience to help when you have issues. Somebody mentioned just recently that they've had a breakthrough just with DE shaving. And that reminds me back to the days of starting that. And it's hard to believe that it took so long to get good at that. But when I started DE shaving, I remember that too, that I thought, geez, I'm never gonna get over this razor burn. Thought it was just how my face was built, my skin, and this is not something that's gonna be, for me at least, I'm not gonna be able to get BBS without irritation, that kind of stuff. Nope, all technique. And I think without being part of the group and having the encouragement and hearing that everybody goes through that and all the tips, and all that stuff. I don't know. I certainly would not be where I'm at today with shaving, much less all the friends and camaraderie and all that stuff. Speaking of which, what is this soap we're using? Yeah, the Shaving Cadre soap, that would have been a no-brainer. That is not what we are using. I got some new Ariana Evans, the club soaps in yesterday. No, that's not what we're using. I'll tell you as soon as I get this put on here. I just flick some over here. I gotta clean off my towel before I rub it back onto my face. There we go. Oleo Soapworks Empire. Why Empire? Because this embodies the generosity of the Cadre. I didn't buy this. Mr. Dave and KY happened to get some Oleo Soapworks splashes. Thought the soaps. It's part of the BST he bought, I believe. And tried them out, weren't for him. He knew I had the soap, so it was on its way. So I will try that out today, but you see that constantly on the Cadre. It's a little tough. We've got a soap sample swap. I should count. I believe we're way over 100 samples at this point. Stuff that you can't buy samples of, some unobtainium soaps. That's part of the Cadre. The whole idea being is you send in 5 samples from soaps you have, and pick 5 samples you want back. All you gotta do is pay for the shipping back. And so it's a cool way to try out soaps that you can't just try out. But you guys are too generous. As soon as somebody says, ooh, I want to try that, somebody's like, oh, here, I'll send it to you. Which is super cool. But I think it means at times people have no need for the swap. That's okay. I won't take it personal, guys. You guys just keep up the generosity and keep the Cadre going. So, what's up with the lather? Sometimes I joke about it. It's been fun. I'll tell you, the thinner lather, it's been shaving fine, but it's been a source of frustration because, oh, let me get this in. KJ, you can change the subtitles. Anyway, I used to have, I didn't have to think about it, and I always, to me, had great lather. The simple thing, I'd put it in the bowl, load it on my brush, poof, drop some water in, it would explode into a bowl full of lather, and then a little bit more water. The big bubbles would change to nice creamy lather and go on my face. I didn't realize it until KJ pointed out, but the lather was getting a little thin. You could see my skin through it. Then I became super self-conscious about it because I was thinking about it. And I was realizing that it wasn't exploding in the bowl anymore. I was very uncertain as to, you know, I had soap would takes steps, and if it hadn't exploded yet, that means you have to add more water so it explodes into lather. And if it hasn't exploded yet and it still can look a little soupy and stuff, it just means there hasn't been enough water yet. But I was at the point where I didn't know what was going on with my lather, and it looked like I had some lather, and it looked like it was already starting to thin out, so I was afraid to add water and this and that. I believe what happened is Dagwood Z's fault. I was watching his videos, and he's got his lathering routine down, but it looks like he kind of uses the tips, the tips of the brush to do most of his lather. If you watch him, and watching on the screen is probably different than doing it in person, but it looks like he's just kind of using the top edge to kind of whip up a lather like that. And I think I just kind of, without thinking about it, started just using the tips of the bristles, but I didn't use the rest of his lathering technique, didn't pay attention. You know, I don't know, it's just a change that happened without me realizing it happened and screwed up everything. That's okay, buddy, because I fixed it. So just as I was starting to make my lather this morning, I need to get shaving. So just as I was starting to make my lather this morning, I realized that I used to splay the brush out in the bowl to load it. That's something else. It seemed like it's taking more and more product, and it's taking forever to load my brush. I wasn't getting all the product off the sides of the bowl, and I didn't know what was happening. I sit there, whip, you know, with the tips of the bristles, maybe pushing them down into the soap as I did this, and it wouldn't get the soap. As soon as I splayed the brush out, kind of used some pressure, it just all the soap sucked up into the brush. Added a little water, poof, exploded into, added a little water and exploded into the lather, just back to the way it was. So I think all it was instead of splaying and using some pressure at the beginning, I was just using the tips. I wasn't getting enough product into the brush. Now, when you load from the tub and stuff, you kind of have to push pressure and all that stuff. So I think, hold on, let me think about what I'm doing here. I'm not thoughtless in being able to shave with this thing. I can do it with the camera now and get a just decent shave. I gotta think about what I'm doing sometime. So anyway, I'm happy about that. Mystery solved. I can stop being self-conscious about my lather. So it's a good day all around. It's a Friday. To quote me, imitating TJ, I'm bushed. Tired, had a hectic day at work yesterday, nothing bad, just had a patient safety fair that, I won't go into the details, but combined with another event to make it about twice as busy as we've ever had it before, and it was kind of exhausting. And my headache after that just has not gone away. So I'm looking forward to getting to work and getting some coffee in me, getting some breakfast. All right, let's see how we did. I'm not gonna clean up today. I've got to get going to work here, but That's pretty good. I've had a little bit closer on the cheeks. They are BBS, but they're not like the Asylum RX. The dolphins are not singing today. So let's see. And there's just, after this all dries down, this will be BBS. I can feel a little bit of stuff there and there that if I wanted to dork around or grab another razor, I could clean up right now, but we'll be good. Now we'll see about this aftershave. I like the smell of the soap. I'm not going to tell you, you're going to have to look up the scent notes. I apologize for that. The guys that are better at these videos, I think will put the scent notes on their mirror, or stick them and stuff like that. I always think about doing that about right now, and I'd like to be able to look at them and tell you what the scent notes are. But I do believe this is a knockoff scent, or an in honor of scent, that kind of thing. I don't know if this one is the Spice Bomb or Creed Adventus or whatever. Anyway, along those lines, I like the scent. I'm a little concerned about the aftershave splash though. The scent was a little bit off. But we'll find that together. I'm assuming that after dry down, it's going to be more similar to the soap. There's lemon. Man, it's funny, no matter what soap scent I use, no matter what aftershave or cologne or whatever, I love the scent of lemon in the morning. I haven't totally pursued it. I've seen that there are some lemon scents out there. I might reach out to our own CBL to see if you can get some lemon oil and just make a powerful, open up your nasal passages lemon soap. I would like that. I'm looking, like I said, they could be out there. Where'd this go, guys? I think it went, oh, here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, go ahead and tell me if you know of a lemon, just straight lemon scent soap. I believe grooming department might have one. Of course, they're tough to get a hold of their stuff, so I don't really pursue them because of that. But I'm not looking for, you know, I love citrus. I got citrus, I got lime stuff. I love all that. But I'm looking just for straight up lemon scent. A lot of times when we go out to eat and get water, we just ask for lemon wedges. And I love that. After you squeeze it in the water, and now that smells like Nivea 2-in-1 alcohol, but at the restaurant, they smell like, your fingers smell like lemons. It's the best. All right, let's check this out. Super clear. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it says. It said something about menthol. And it's either may contain or yeah, this is funny. May contain menthol, which makes me wonder if they just use the same label for everything, because you'd hope that they would know if this has menthol in it or not. Again, I didn't look it up. So we're gonna avoid the cheeks. Just do down here, since it might have menthol in it. Rub it all over the arms. Up in the head like you just don't care. So, whew, that I think is a lot of alcohol. It is lighting me up down here. It smells very medicinal at the moment. I just put more on my arms out of habit. So I'm gonna hope, whew, it's opening me up. So I bet it's got menthol. It's almost like Vicks. Yeah, it's very, again, I don't buy stuff with menthol in it because I can't. I mean, some of my stuff does have, but on purpose, if it's not matching a soap, I'm not going to get stuff with menthol in it. And a lot of times I won't get the matching splash just because of that. So I have a lot of experience with menthol, and I don't know if this smell, people talk about, you smell the menthol, and this is what I'm picturing, like the soap that's like blue Arctic Blast mint soap and stuff is kind of what it's smelling like. So I'm kind of underneath what I think is menthol, could be Vapo Rub, is the soap smell. So I'm gonna hope it dries down to that by the time I get to work, because I don't want to walk around everybody thinking I've got a chest cold and I'm 80 years old. Yeah. So over here where there's less of it, maybe dried down quicker, it's smelling more like the soap. So we're gonna go with that. Anyway, I also want, I'm at 21 minutes. I'm at like Gear Noir length here now. Apologies. I just wanted to say also, because the Cadre, I can see you. I can't see you. You can see me, and I know you're watching me. Are you watching me? Anyway, because of the Cadre, I wouldn't be doing these videos. Cadre is full of dudes posting videos. I say dudes because there's no gals. We invite the gals. Go ahead and post some videos. But it's cool because it's not just shaving. You get to know the people better. Get to know what's going on in their lives. If you don't want that, that's cool. We can just talk shaving too. We've got forums on all sorts of shaving topics, but we also have forums on all sorts of other stuff too. I've posted about home repair stuff, asking questions, or have you guys bought one of these things and what do you think? And anyway, just because I appreciate watching other people's videos, I figure fair is fair, so I'll post mine. And now you're kind of in that realm of like, I guess they care, but now I got this equipment, and it's kind of fun to do. You know, once you get over the first couple ones, man, I'll tell you, if you haven't done it and you're like, well, nobody wants to watch me, or I don't want to hear myself, we get it. Man, that first one is like weird. You're like, what am I gonna say? And you're not thinking about your shave, so your shave isn't as good as it normally is, and so it's kind of embarrassing. We've been there, don't worry about it. Just like everything else where we've been through the irritation and which blade and which razor and all that stuff. Just go for it, man. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. We're gonna be happy that you're posting, happy that you're sharing. I tell you, with all the videos being posted, it's tougher to keep up. I can't watch as many during the day. I think I'm kind of burning the family out on watching shave videos. But I'm trying to stay up, hitting some here and there. The weekends are gonna have to be for catching up on videos. Anyway, look at me, I'm channeling Gear Noir, and just going on and on. I'm going, look, my video is too long, but let me talk for 5 more minutes. Just kidding you, buddy. Just kidding you. Love you, man. All right. See you on the forums. Happy anniversary, Cadre. Have a great day.